to What's Right with the World with your host, Glenn Ambrose.
Welcome to What's Right with the World. Oh, I almost messed that up.
You did mess it up. You
okay.
did, yeah.
Welcome to What's Right with the World.
Too many W's.
I got it. So I'm going to hand it right over to Ben.
All right, well, today's news item comes from the BBC, and it is on bbc.com, and that is that Chile has created a new law protecting waters along its 6,400 kilometers or 4,000-mile coastline. The outgoing president, Michelle Bachelet, signed the decree which creates 9 marine reserves. So she's ending her term right now, and she said that Chile needed to establish the basis on which it could conserve its marine territory for the future. So that's a huge deal for the marine life.
There we go. So we're looking at our oceans as well. You know, I'm just kind of replaying a lot of past episodes, and a lot of stuff that's what's right with the world is green topics. You know, and this is another one where we're exploring options in our oceans and taking action. You know, and people are on board with it, which is wonderful. You know, I mean, if if you go in and you say, hey, you know, as a leader of a country, we're going to take a chunk out of our budget and we're going to put it towards this, and the people aren't behind it, you're going to have a problem. You know, like people are going to be going, ugh. So, I mean, the fact that she can do this and not only not catch flack for it, but actually have people support her in it is huge. And plus, I have to say, when you said this, we're going to do this, I got a little excited because I wanted to say Chile. It's fun to say.
It is.
Isn't it?
It really is.
I'm used to saying chili over here because that's what you eat. You eat chili. But this is Chile, the country, and that's fun to say.
Wow.
It's the small things in life that bring me joy.
Okay, so yeah,
I love putting Ben on the spot. Like I just say something really stupid and goofy, and then I just look at him like I'm not going to say anything more, and he just starts fumbling, and I get joy out of that as well.
What's crazy is that we used to just record 2 Life Lessons in Laughter, the sister show to this. Check it out on iTunes or wherever podcasts are found. We used to just record 2 of those in a day, and the second one was always really goofy, right?
Oh.
Like we always got really goofy by the middle of recording the second one. Well, for the last 5 months or whatever, we've been recording 2 of those and then 4 episodes of What's Right with the World.
Yeah.
And this is the 5th episode of What's Right with the World, so this is the 7th podcast that we've been recording today.
Right, so I have
and
the right to be goofy.
You finally completely gone off the deep end.
This is not completely. I can get worse.
So anyway, yeah, like you were saying, the support of doing this conservation for the marine life, and that's really, you know, every country has different political agendas and stuff, and I'm sure that there are some people that wanted the oceans to be used for something else, but like you said in the last episode, nobody dislikes good things. Like,
right,
people like the positive things, you know. In America, it was a Republican president. It was Teddy Roosevelt who instituted the national parks.
Right. That
system.
was huge.
Right. So I mean, like, there's nothing better than saving, you know, natural resources and natural beauty and animals, and like and like you said, that's what a lot of episodes end up being based on with What's Right with the World is all of this green initiative and this being kinder to the people I'm personifying them, but the things the other life that we share the planet with.
Right. Yeah, and that really is what's right with the world, and it's a mass shift in consciousness. That's what really gets me excited about this show, about where we're going, is if you look at this, I mean, we didn't give a crap about the environment 100 years ago. We didn't. And it shows in our actions. It wasn't on the forefront of our minds. We weren't worried about, what plastic we're making or if we're trashing the earth. Or we weren't there, but we are now. And it's being, and I don't care what's right and what's going to work and what's not going to work, because that's what people always get caught up with the argument. Oh, well, solar's not going to work because of this, and the wind isn't going to work because of this, and I don't care. I don't care what's going to work. What I care is that we're heading in the direction of. That's what I care. I care about the mass shift in consciousness that's happened, that everybody's going, you know what, we live here, we actually should start taking care of it. And things like the ozone hole is shrinking, and and all this stuff that's happening good, that's a mass shift in consciousness. Like, think about what that means for a minute. That means the entire perception of the world has changed. It's like going from the earth is flat to the earth is round. That's huge. That shift of consciousness is gigantic. And that's what we're seeing when we do this show, is a gigantic mass shift in consciousness. And that is what's going to save us as a species. And that's what's going to save our world. And that's the direction I see us heading in. So that gets me freaking excited. So take that and go be happy. Find more stuff to get psyched about and find what's right with the world. Thanks for listening.
Glenn is available for life coaching sessions, in person or via phone and Skype. To book an appointment or for more information, go to glennambrose.com, follow him on Facebook and Twitter, or click the link in the description of this episode.